Guys, hey, this is Sideshow with your Colfax News. I'm sitting here with my good friend Zach. He's in charge of the big Batmobile Colorado. If you've seen this monster truck driving around town, it's amazing, actually. And I believe that you were at Skyridge last year.
Yep, about a year ago, I was there there with my buddy Batman. We were visiting all the kids and making them all smile, and it was awesome.
That's great. So, if you don't mind me asking, way back to the beginning, how did this all get started?
I got the idea to build the monster truck back with Make-A-Wish Colorado. Miles. He was a kid that wanted to be Batman's sidekick for the day, and the whole
I want to be Robin for the day.
Yeah, he just wanted to go fight crime, and all of San Francisco came together and made his wish come true. And I was like, you know what, we can do that here. We can have somebody in Colorado doing that. And I thought, if Batman lived in Colorado, what would he drive? And that's it. I mean, that thing can climb Vail Pass. So that's just a little, I'm sure everybody that's seen it, but if you haven't, that thing can go up and over Vail Pass, no problem. You can just go straight. You don't need to hit the roads. So this was an article that was done on Batman right when we started doing this. So.
Okay, now, and is that street legal?
It is. It's built to Colorado specifications. It's got 44-inch tires with 24 inches of lift. So you can't go any higher, you can't go any wider. It takes up a lane.
Well, that's great, man. So the superhero playground.
Yeah.
Tell me about this.
So it's going to be the first of its kind. If you look at conventional playgrounds now, a lot of playgrounds you can't get into, if you're in a wheelchair, you've got these concrete barriers.
Right, that little concrete barrier that goes all the way around the strip.
So I was at a park with my kids, and this girl in a wheelchair couldn't get into the playground, and something just clicked.
That's heartbreaking.
And she was crying, and Mom was trying to comfort her, and I just clicked, and they shouldn't be left behind. So we're building a park for them that other kids can come play at as well. And it's going to be the first of its kind, and it's going to be...
You say the first of its kind?
Yes, so it's superhero themed. We're going to touch on all bases: autism, kids with processing disorder, kids in wheelchairs. They're going to be able to do. There's a Batman swing that they can actually get in and lock themselves in their wheelchair and swing it back and forth.
Really? And
yep.
That is amazing.
Kids that don't have control of their upper or lower bodies, the swings lock them in place. And they've got capes on the back of them that they'll be able to swing. They'll be able to push, and it keeps them supported.
Give them the very first swinging experience of their life.
A lot of kids have never done this before because there's just not a lot of options for kids out here. So, and it's going to be very central. It's at Schaefer Park at Kipling and Hampton. It's very easy to get to from all over the state. You can, go visit it.
So what does a park like this cost?
So from our design, it's going to be anywhere from $500,000 to $1 million. If we don't get $1 million, then we just start losing structures. We've got a Wonder Woman area. We have an Incredible Hulk. We've got Spider-Man. We've got Batman, Superman. If we don't get it all, then we start losing. We want to get the park built no matter what. But we want to be able to have everything if possible. We've hired Play by Design to help us. We have a design day coming up in March that is getting feedback from the community.
March what?
It's going to be the first week of March. We don't have an exact
date. So how close
yet.
are you to making this happen right now?
So we have grants lined up for about $400,000 between 3 different companies. We can't get those grants until we get closer on private funding. We need to get about...
More private funding?
Yes.
Okay.
So community, other businesses, I would say anywhere between $500,000 and $600,000 to $700,000 from the community, from other businesses, private donations. We have had tons of people offering that own concrete companies. They'll come pour it for free. That's what we need.
So you said it's a first of its kind?
Yes. So
how much of these things are your idea, if you don't mind me asking?
The whole playground was my idea. The design that we see is written by someone else that actually put the places there. Sure. But the whole playground was my idea to come up with and say, we need a playground here for these kids that they can't be turned away. There's no kid that can be left behind.
So I've known Zach ever since that time, and you said you wanted to get this built last year, right?
Yeah, as soon as I came up with the idea, I'm impatient. I was ready to have it built.
I'm with you there. So how much more are we trying to raise to get the goal of $1 million? How close are we to?
I would say we need to raise between 500 and 700,000, and we can get this park built. We can break ground either summer or early spring.
Right, and how long is it going to take to put together?
2 weeks.
Really?
When a community build, once we order all the parts, we'll do all the foundation, and hopefully by sponsors. And then that following week, we have the community come out, we put everything together, we build it. If you go on Big Batmobile Colorado or superheroplayground.com, that'll link you to the Facebook page, and you can see what the park looks like, what our plans are. You can interact with Batman on there and see some of the adventures he goes on. So,
right.
Yep.
So how many places around town can we catch the big Batmobile itself here in Denver area?
Everywhere. Summertime, the Batman's going out everywhere. This next weekend, we'll be at Skyridge.
Skyridge this weekend?
This Saturday. Yep,
okay.
From 10 to 1. Lego Batman will be out there. So
Nice.
Since the new movie's coming out, the Batmobile will be out there if you want to take pictures with it. It'll be right out front of the new Peds area. It's been open a year now, so they're doing their 1-year celebration.
Pediatrics at
Yep.
Skyridge, right?
Yep.
That's awesome.
And then, obviously we're going to do Comic-Con, we're going to do Children's Hospital. We try and get everywhere. Anywhere that wants us, we're there.
Okay, so if we wanted the big Batmobile to come out to an event that we were throwing or that you were throwing, how do we get in touch with you again to get that?
Go on Facebook and message Big Batmobile Colorado, and Batman will respond to you, and you can set up times, and we'll come out there. We'll do anything that can help you. All we ask is you help us with the superhero playground. We do it all for free. We have.
So it costs nothing to have Batman show up to your event?
Not a penny.
Wow.
I just ask for donations for the playground.
So all proceeds are all going to the Superhero Playground, right?
Correct.
Superheroplayground.com, guys.
Yep.
Get involved.
Yep. It's gonna be the first of its kind, and we need to get it done. We need to get it built.
Right.
So.
Well, that's great. I want to thank you personally, Zach, for coming out.
Man.
I'm here with Your Colfax News, and I subscribe to your channel.
Yep.
If we could get you, the people out there, please subscribe to Big Batmobile Colorado on Facebook and superheroplayground.com. And you're actually one of the volunteers for the Bethesda. We have Night to Shine, sponsored by the Worldwide Tim Tebow Foundation this next Friday. And actually, he's donated his time as well. So if you guys want to volunteer for anything you can do with Big Batmobile or with Bethesda, please subscribe to YouTube on Your Colfax News, Facebook, Your Colfax News, same thing on Instagram. Anything else that we can do to help you, man, let me know. I'll be out there to check you out any chance I can. Thanks again.
Thanks, man.
Good to see you, Zach.